Well, hello there, YouTube.
Well, I don't know why. Certainly I don't have a dead battery, but my camera just shut off. So we'll try this one more time. All of a sudden it just went dee-dee-dee, like I had canceled the recording. Maybe the button got pushed, it got turned on in my backpack or something. We'll check it when we get back. We'll see if it shuts off again. That's kind of weird. I mean, literally had the sound like I had just reached up and turned it off. Yeah, this thing's fun. Let's see if I can I'll goof around just a little bit more on some back roads to get it. It's going to run so cool bombing down the highway like this that it's got some kind of like a purge valve or something going weird, or I've seen these things where if you're not driving it correctly, you can overheat and warp the clutches if you're short shifting and never letting the clutch fully engage, shifting under 4,000 RPMs or riding it at less than the 4,000 RPMs. Can cause the steel plates to warp, and it'll make the clutch drag. The centrifugal clutch can't do its job because when the steel plates warp, obviously it makes the clutch pack thicker, and when the centrifugal clutch backs off, it it only has so much it can back off, and if the steel plates get warped, that's not enough to back off. You know, that almost had that 5-minute shut-off sound. So, me talking about the thing shutting off, I may not have actually got it to record. So, on that note, if that's what happened, let's start by saying hello, YouTube. I'm test riding a 2012 RSS, and my favorite color for the Spyders, especially the Sport, is the orange and black, and the black is a flat black, of course. I don't know what BRP calls it. Harley would call it denim black. Indian would call it suede black. Either way, it's just a flat color. Yeah, I think that may be what happened. I believe I thought I hit the record button and didn't, or I was in picture mode and I took one picture. So we're out on a test ride. I'll just kind of bounce over this thing right quick. Her complaints are typical for new Spyder owners that haven't been explained all the nuances. A lot of heat comes out of the right side because that's where the radiator's at, and blows right back on your leg and your feet. So you do have to wear proper gear when riding these, especially if you find yourself in a lot of stop and go traffic. Also, she's complaining of the brake squealing, which is very typical on the prior than 2013 when BRP started using Brembo brakes instead of whatever the other one was. I don't know if it was an in-house brand or what. But yeah, they squeak. And she's complaining of vibration at around 60 miles an hour. And, well, if you put it in 5th gear and roll on, it's definitely got a vibration. It's just you're feeling the pulses of the twin. It's actually running at too low of an RPM. All right, Prius, stay. So the two things I was concerned with is she's saying it's idling too low and dying at lights. The computer's shown no evidence of that, but you never know. If it's something physical dragging it down, that's something different, like a clutch that's not fully disengaging it at lights. Squirrel. old dog. Speaking of that dog being old and stuff, Kelly and I were sorting out that Sophie either is or about to be 13. Our little Wiener Schneis. And starting to get around. Like I say, this weird little thing she does with the with like going paralyzed, she throws her back out and it must pinch a nerve or something. Well, we may have to cut our trip a little short here. So they're laying some sidewalk action. Man, these things, they accelerate so hard you just want to go romping. They're just so light. I think they're 700 something. This thing weighs about what my Harley does. And I can assure you it's making more power. What the hell is that? It's like a electrical fitting of some sort. So I pause there for a second, that person just dies in front of me, no turn signal or nothing. Of course, like an idiot, I look down to see what that thing is in the road. So we're both about as dumb. We were both asking for it. BSS kicked in. You always hope you can light these things up and mark the rear end around, but the old vehicle stability control says it wouldn't. Well, I don't know if I want to turn it all the way off, but it would be fun to be able to, you know, just mute it down a whole bunch, like the F3 kind of comes out of the box. But I have to say, even the F3, just about the time you're really getting squirrely, it goes stop. But you don't need to be doing that anyway. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna hurt the bike. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Yeah, I can guarantee I was in picture mode, and then it did it. I have it set to time out or to shut off in 5 minutes. So the whole intro of this thing is a bust. So you guys probably going, what a weird video. He just kind of starts out. I started out in the shop. So, yeah, this thing's creeping. It shouldn't be creeping. If I kick it in the neutral, it goes away. Yeah, that's probably why she's trying to die on her. There should be no clutch engagement. Cycle through, see what kind of miles. I don't think this thing has, 6,600 miles. That's nothing. The other thing I noticed is a whole bunch of rear wheel sensor sensor codes, like somebody's out doing burnouts on it. Check the oil, see if the oil smells burnt in it. Well, since I snafu'd on the beginning of this thing, I apologize for that. But I do appreciate you guys coming along. I'll ride you up in the shop here and end it at that. Headlights seem like they're pointing up in the air too. Be the end of that route. This is where she stops. see if it creeps. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. Well, that's probably why it dies at lights. She's a creepy crawler. See ya. Watch, all of a sudden it grabs and takes off and leaves me. We'll do some further inspecting here and see what we find. All right. Oops. Well, thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll see ya. Take care now. Bye-bye. My off button's backwards because the camera's upside down. We'll see ya.